So before we get started, I would highly recommend that you unravel the cord. So that way you have some cable length to play with. I've already plugged it into the outlet just so that I know where I could put the main element. Now I'm thinking of putting it somewhere right here, and then the holder is going to go right around there. And the reason being is you can tell once I have it plugged in, it just makes sense to have it more lower as well. It would be nice if I had it higher up at like, I guess, standing up level, so you could control the module, easier if you have back issues and stuff. But I'm a young guy, I can bend down. But better yet, there's app control. Use the display screen, which is an added bonus, right? Because with the older system that I had, which was just the Tesla, I mean, it's just basic. This is going to get replaced with this system, okay? With any installation that you mount on the wall, I like to find the stud, okay? Just because it's clean, it's never going to just get yanked out from the drywall. I just don't like it. I like to install things properly. So I'm going to take you through finding the stud, etc., somewhere around there. So what we first want to do is you do have to get yourself a stud finder, such as this at your local hardware store. Just a tip, whenever you got like a light switch or an outlet or anything, it's usually by a stud. I've already marked out the stud here, but because this is sort of like a teaching video on how to install, I'm just going to quickly show you me using the stud finder. So placing against the wall right where I marked it. So we know that's where the stud is. Every stud finder is different. So just to show you what I'm thinking of doing, here's the holder that EVDANCE's unit came with. Love it. Well thought out. Again, I'm just going to pop it in. And I'm just getting a quick look. So there's the stud. And I could possibly go as high as this if I wanted to, as long as the cable is all fine in here. Right, which I think it is. It's not being yanked out, so I'm happy with it being this low. I don't think it'll be, or this high. I don't think that will be an issue at all. So I'm going to quickly also play around with this to see if it comes out easily. So it's a little bit of a finicky situation. So what I'm thinking of doing now is just going down a little bit. This is why you kind of do this. I urge you to do the same before you screw things in. This is a lot easier for me. So I'm going to screw in this into the stud. Now, I hope you can see this. All right. So I'm choosing to do this here. Now we know that the stud is right here. So if I line it up, you can get only, well, look at that. They've got two separate types of holes. They've got one here, or you can go wider if you wanted to. I'm probably just going to sink two of them dead center. So let's go ahead and do that. They provide you the screws. So if you don't have a stud like me, you're not fortunate enough, they give you these that you can drill a hole or put a hole through, and then you can put your screws in. Again, I don't really like those things. I feel like I have bad luck with them, and I've got kids, so any type of foul play, it'll just get yanked out. So the original screws that came with them, with the product, is this. And unfortunately, this is not meant for studs. You're going to eat out the bit really, really quickly. So this is a no-go. However, I have these from your local hardware store. This is a lot better fit. So we're just going to readjust. And because I'm honest, there you go. That's the old screw that broke off. So you know what happened to me. So this is why you come and watch these videos, so you learn from an average guy's mistake. So we already know where roughly I want it. I want it right in around here. Okay, so let's put the first screw mark right there. Okay, go get my drill. Okay, I hit the stud already. I'm gonna find my level just to make sure everything is level. Okay, just lightly over, there you go, perfect. Next screw. Now I know that's not going anywhere. And then I could just literally slide this up in here. I'm gonna take that off now. Look at that, beautiful. So that finishes that installation. Now, moving on to the actual charge docking station, which is a really, really nice piece to have. I'm lucky, I already have kind of, my studs are behind there. Again, you'd have to use your stud finder to find that. I already have a bar here. Now it comes with this unit right here, which is what you're going to mount to the wall itself. And then this bad boy is just going to slide right onto this unit. Okay, so just to take the guesswork out, it's pretty easy to tell which way it's going to go. It'll only slide one way. And this is the area that's going to be facing you. And then this unit, you already know the EVDANCE logo faces upwards. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to move it far to the right as possible. Okay. Be careful with the power tools on this because it cross threads really, really easy. So if you've got a lot of muscle, this is one instance where you'd use finesse over muscle. Okay, so trusty friend level out. There you go, that's level. I'm gonna put in the top screw. Anyone can do this, it's not difficult at all. And okay, there you go. Okay, the reason why they don't need special stud screws because this stuff is really, really lightweight. So you can get away with essentially any type of screw, right? Because you're not mounting anything heavy. So there's no need to worry, right, about weight. And then it just slides in. Nice. That's locked into place. And if I want to pull it out, it just actually pulls out, but you got to put a little bit of force. That actually locks in nicely. For us to wrap the cord, literally just pick her up. There you go. Wow, how nice is that? Look at that setup. Looks so professional and just, it came with everything. I didn't have to do anything. Literally less than 10 minutes to set it up. Mind you, I had a little bit of issue with the screw that they sent. It's not really meant for studs. That's my fault. I probably applied a bit more pressure. Put a lot more muscle into it. But there you go. Such a clean install. And it looks so much cleaner overall. And terrific. Comment, like. If you have any questions, leave your comments down below. We'll chat. See you on the product review.